Alright, here we go. I guess. Alright. Yeah, I guess we are live, so got people in the chat, so yeah. Let me just get some last minute things. Yeah, I can't quite read the chat right now, just give me a minute. Letting everybody know. I think that's it in terms of letting people know on Discord, and we have a lot more people chatting. That's alright. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. If you're just if you're new here, well, I mean, I guess read the title and read the description. This is where I basically show the process of making a tool-assisted speedrun, and in this case I'm continuing on my tool-assisted speedrun of the Subspace Emissary for a third time, I believe. So yeah, I recently finished the Ruined Zoo. Now we're on to the Battlefield Fortress. As you can tell by the screen, so hold on, one more thing. Yeah, this is fine. And then there we go. Where's Anchor Arms Donkey Kong? Sorry, not really working on that at the moment. I don't really play Smash competitively, so I wouldn't really say that I main anyone, but I used to, and I did main Captain Falcon back then, so yeah. There we go. Okay. So, yeah, now we're on to the Battlefield Fortress, where we're first going to be doing stuff with Marth. Six, 7, 8. No, I mean to say, like, the first part of the stage, you literally can't choose anybody but Marth. And it's like, I could go and use the Debug Mode character switch tool, but that kind of breaks the flow of the game. I don't want to be like that, so yeah. I will be using Meta Knight when he's choosable, but as it stands right now, no. Not yet. One more thing that I need to get. Let's see. Alright. Yeah, I'm actually getting the memory viewer out because that's... I recently actually found some really useful stuff, so... and... Of course. Alright, I think that's that. right? I might actually need to update the values though, because I've been told that the values that I've been using aren't character specific. So let's see. They are character specific apparently. That's sad. Nothing much, Danny. Oh no, wait. Yeah, look at that. They are... The values are character specific, so the ones that I were using were only useful for Squirtle, so rip. I'm not really needing vertical speed, but horizontal speed, that's different. I'm gonna need that, so... Project M is a mod, obviously. So with Subspace, it's... Alright, wait. 220 something? Was I right with that? Yep, 221, which means earliest frame is 218. Now, before I go and save a state over my checkpoint save state, I need to think a bit. I mean, I don't really think I need to go back and do anything over in the Ruined Zoo. I mean, I tried doing RNG modification for a Koopa shell instead of a Turbo Mode item, but the thing is, though, the Turbo Mode item looks pretty fine, but I really don't think anything else is needed. So I'm going to save that over F3, save state right there, and that's that. So now, wait, I might as well just show the thing. So yeah, basically right now I'm going to try to find the Marth's speed address, or horizontal speed address anyway. It's a floating point value. I'm going to start off with the speed of 0 because obviously Marth isn't doing anything. And so now his speed is obviously greater than 0, but I don't know how much, so we're just gonna say that it's increased. Next scan, we're at this. Now I think we can say that it decreased, so if we put it in here, decreased. Now we're down to like 3,000 values. Now it's obviously 0, so basically I'm trying to search through the RAM addresses and just try to find the value that I need. And so now we've scaled it down to 354 values. And so, because it's a floating point value, speed goes into the negative. And so, now we can actually say that it's less than 0. So, now we're down to 39 values. I think it's something like probably a value of 2. And now it's 0 again because Marth is standing still. We've reduced it to like 29 results. So now keep in mind though, I'd be able to do this like a lot more quickly if I weren't streaming this. I'm just streaming this because I don't want all of you being left in the dark. So now it's bigger than 0. Alright, I'm gonna go and add this value. Yeah, I saw the video that he made. That was crazy. Whoop. Up, these are not adding the right values. That's okay. Now it's at an exact value of 0, 23. Increased. Oh. Oh, shoot, I did the wrong thing. It's supposed to have decreased. I messed that up. That's okay. Yeah, I just realized I can't exactly narrow down something. I can't exactly narrow down Marth's speed value trying to do something with a negative speed, because wave dashing backwards gives a negative speed, but it increases to 0. It doesn't decrease further than that. So I got my math wrong. So that's okay. Okay, now we can say that it's decreasing to 0. Not... Thank you, Benson Johnson. Okay, we've narrowed it down to 7 values. I'm going to add all of them, and I'm going to see what happens from there. Alright. Looking at this, I've basically got it. Alright, so basically, all of the things that say no label, all of these are the speed values. I don't know why there are several of them that are the exact same for the most part, but that's what happens, I guess. Some of them are character specific to Marth, others aren't, but regardless, I found the speed value. Oh wait, except for the fact that one of them is, one of them is positive. 1.7999, not negative, when Marth is moving backwards. So that one, that might actually be the absolute value, but still, though, it's technically incorrect in regarding what I want to do. So yeah, that is actually really interesting how it's literally the absolute value of everything of Marth's speed. So I did not find that before. Yep, that works. So with that in mind, alright, looking at this again, it actually seems as if all of the values are actually different depending on if Martha's running on a slope or not, because some of them are just 1.8, which is what it was on the ground, but the others are at 1.6, which is to say, I believe some of it is based off of, like, speed within the level, I guess, and another is based off of, like, Marth's, like, independent character speed, I guess. But regardless, I mean, looking at this, it seems as if Marth's running speed is exactly 1.8. But I remember testing that his wave dash was marginally faster. So let's see what happens if I just try to input a perfect wave dash. He starts off with a speed of 2.55. Alright, so given that it'd take quite a while for me to actually do the proper calculations on the stream, I'm just going to attempt to gauge how quickly or how fast, like, either method is based off of Marth's shadow out of all things. I know it's extremely inaccurate, but I don't know. I'd say that all of his shadow is slanted at 41264, that's the name. But, what about when he's running? Looks as if it's 41261. Now, because the thing is, when I initially made that wave dash versus run speed video, I forgot to take into account that Subspace has different values and different attributes. And the thing is, even Project M's character file, like, the Project M development team, I don't believe they even changed the character attributes for Project M. Like, they still use the same character attributes, which is to say, traction might be different and everything with that. So it's like, even though Squirtle's, like, wave dash RAR combo is much faster than his run speed, it might not be the same for Marth, even though from my testing, Marth's wave dash is faster than his run by like one single frame across the length of Battlefield. Literally, that's what I tested, and so... Alright, I'm just gonna see. Alright, so my character is touching the primate at 41401. Yeah, Subspace Infinity War confirmed. 2, 3. Oh, whoops, I accidentally did that wrong. That's okay. 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's try this. Perfect. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so a 90 angle doesn't work on this slope. 80 angle doesn't work on the slope. Now the thing is, another thing that I should say is that the test where I found that Marth's wave dash is faster than his run, it was only on a flat surface. Slanted surfaces that go downwards make it even less. I never considered pivot walking actually, but I don't actually know. I mean, yes, Marth's walk speed is quite fast, but his dash is still a bit faster. I mean, I don't know, like, the specifics in pivot walking, so that's my fault. See, now I have to do some guess and checking, I guess, because yeah, I'm pretty sure it'll be fine. So just remembering, Marth touches the primate at 41401, even when dashing. Oh, look at that! I managed to mess up the RNG to the point where he does a dash attack instead of just staying still. So great. Now I don't know what to make of this test. Probably, I could probably judge by the shadow thing again. Transitions to... the shadow becomes completely flat at like 41393. So if I go back here and then go and play back this result... So that's 393 right there. Hold on a minute. So that's 393. And if I go to F8 and then go back. Like, keep in mind, this is the full TAS process. Like, this is it. Like, thank you, Chimchar789. I appreciate all of your support. Okay. So now I have a direct comparison. It seems as if my mixed approach of wave dashing and running actually is just a tiny bit faster than only running. Because, I mean, check out the shadows. Like, even though they're just about both horizontal, like Marth's shadow in the only running picture, it's still like at the seam between the two edges, but with the mixed approach, like it's all like over to one side, which means that the mixed approach is faster, and it means that Marth's wave dash is faster than running barely. Although it'll add up to like a couple of frames, I guess. So that's at 5. That's actually amazing how just barely visible it is. I would go and use a bunny hood, but I have tried RNG manipulating for a bunny hood for so long, and I have never gotten one, like, at all, so I would, but it just isn't happening. I've tried so many times. 4. Alright, 4 works. What about 3? No. Wait. I'm going at a speed of like 1.8 for like one more frame, I think. Alright, so this is it with 4. Goes to like 1.5, 1.44, and then it goes to like 2.5 for a tiny bit, and then 2.55, and then it decreases. So 6, 5, 5, and then 4 something when going at 4, but 3... Do it for 1 frame, so it's 1.5, 4, 4, 2.6, 2.4, and then 2.2. Not really sure. So that's 6, 4, 2, 2, and then... 6, 5, 4, 3. Okay. This is already going to be several minutes faster than the 121 because of the ludicrous amount of skips that I've already found. Like, I saved over a minute in the ruined zoo just from the auto-scroller skip. It's ridiculous how much time auto-scrollers waste. And speaking of which, I believe I can actually delete some values because, as you can see by these two, they're at 0, even though Marth is obviously running, so that's gonna be a delete and a delete. I would sign that petition in a heartbeat. Auto-scrollers are honestly dumb. Alright, I know a frame. Oh, look at that. I changed this guy's RNG yet again. Instead of, dashing, instead of doing that whole dash attack, he's now doing those rapid punches, which is even better. Did I do that wrong? Okay, I got it. So that's 0, and then 1, and then... Alright. Four... Hold on. 2, 3... Okay, so if I try running at 2, then I try to start dashing. If I try running at 3, I start dashing for a single frame, but if I try dashing at 2, nothing but 3. Alright. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. 8. Nope. 9, 1, 2. Okay, perfect. I messed that up. One, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3. Seven, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3. I love how this guy doesn't even try attacking me as I'm just wave dashing through the entire level. Okay, now it's actually kind of funny. I'm actually gonna go back a bit. Because it's like, I really want those things to attack me because, their attacks cause a lot of, Alright, I'm gonna save it right here. Basically, like, if you perfect shield their attacks, you can slide really far. So I'm gonna see what happens if I run instead of wave dashing the entire way. See, look at that, he tries attacking me. And I actually get hit, so... Which means I can perfect shield it. And slide really far. So that's cool. I did something. I have not actually considered that, Eon. Mostly because their dashes are just slower than just continuing a wave dash, but some people, I guess including Marth, might be different. Because, I mean, the thing with Squirtle, it's like... his dash is like a speed of like 1.5 or something, but jumping out of a wave dash is still like 1.9 or something like that, so it's never beneficial to dash for one frame and then wave dash again for Squirtle, but I think it's probably different for Marth. Thank you for the suggestion. Well, K-Boomers, that little birdie was probably Flowey, and he's probably lying. Who am I kidding? I don't know. But, as for that, little thing about, the perfect shield, I think... Yeah, look at how much Marth slides. That's ridiculous, actually. Look at that. Like, take a picture while you can before I go and move on to the next stream. Like, that's ridiculous. It's probably some sort of, like... There probably is a multiplier on that. I have no idea if it's because of a Project M-induced thing, or if that actually happened in Brawl, but there has got to be some sort of shenanigan with that, because that's absolutely ridiculous. By the way, shameless self-plug, if you want to react with custom emojis that I happen to make myself, you can be a sponsor. You can have the whole sponsorship thing. It's basically the equivalent of a Twitch subscription. So if you want to help support me and have some extra emojis to use during the chat, you can do that if you want to. For crazy shenanigans like this, I don't know. Alright. So, that's the shield. It drops on 56, which means I can immediately jump out of that and then do a wave dash. But the thing is, I can't do a jump alongside an input on the control stick, or else I dodge. So, or no, I do a side roll. So I have to do a neutral jump, and then I can angle. And then I can wave dash. Calm down, Piccolo. Team 4-star Piccolo, I should add. Alright, so I can act again on 71. Now the thing is, if I just try jumping out of 71, I jump with a speed of like 1.6, 1.5, 1.4, 1.1, and then I can wave dash and get like the 2 or so speed. So that's 1.5 and then less. Or no, 1.6 and then less. But if I try dashing for a single frame and then jumping, I keep a bit more speed. So with that in mind, yeah, Eon's suggestion with running for one frame and then wave dashing is a bit faster for Marth. But the thing is, I'm not going to go and redo everything because of that, because of the enemy attacks. Like, I could consider that RNG manipulation. So, yeah, Eon is another Project M TASer. He does more like stylish combos and stuff, but he's helped with suggestions with my stuff for a bit. Check out his YouTube channel, please. Us Project M-Tasters need more exposure. There's literally, like, not even half a dozen of us anymore. Like, it's not even the meme where it's like there's dozens of us. There's not even a dozen, I'm pretty sure. Oh, no, that was wrong. So that's 1, and then jump, and then 1, 2, 3. And then wave dash. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Jump. 1, 2, 3. Wave dash. Okay, but the thing is, I really want this guy to start attacking, not right there when I was just crouching randomly. So I'm gonna go back and see if I can do anything different. Because the thing that I learned, you can do a fair bit of different things. To modify the RNG enough. Okay. Let's try running backwards for 1 frame and see. I'm basically trying to provoke... Oh man, am I? No. Alright. Look at the running Mario for and the text above that for an explanation as to why the game is going so slow. It's on purpose. Read the text, please. I'm begging you. Although, just in case, I'm just gonna have the notification thing on there, so I happen to see if my bitrate happens to go to jank. Yeah, TASing is not for everyone. Let's try crouching and then running. I'm trying to provoke this guy into attacking me, and it's just not working. Yeah, then he follows me, and then he just stands still. So after some major modification, I was able to get him to actually attack. So, but I accidentally loaded the state, which means I'm gonna have to do it on accident all over again. I believe it was like 1, 2, 1, 2, and then like running. Wait a minute. Okay, so I run on 71, so it's like 1, 2, then 1, 2, crouch, run for a bit, and then run forward again. Is that it? Yes, that's it. Alright, I got the shield. Which means I get that sweet shield DI. He attacks on 33, which means... Let's try 31. I'm too far away. Crouch run for like... Let's try until 25. Okay, that's like perfect. 2... No. 2, 3. No. Like, his attack is barely touching my shield. Like, it legitimately shouldn't even be connecting with my shield, but it is. And it's honestly stupid. Oh, but for some reason, this one isn't giving me the crazy, shield DI that the other one was. Gonna have to go back and see why. So, back to the beginning, I'm just playing this in read-only mode, so, this is a common tactic that I use, like, all the time. I'm gonna save an extra save state right here. I have, like, 9 available, but it probably is the sour spot. Okay, I'm not oh. No, I think it might just be because this guy just doesn't want, maybe this thing's attack is different. This guy doesn't have, this thing's attack doesn't have an SDI multiplier. That's so stupid. This is so sad. Alexa, plays Super Smash Bros. Ultimate's theme. Yeah, no, I was just under the assumption that, all of the, Sword Primid's attacks had that crazy SDI multiplier. But I was wrong. I'm wrong a lot of times. But that's okay. Learn from our mistakes. Alright. It's okay, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to find a point where I can do that crazy SDI again. And if you're wondering, yes, I could go and, like, leave TAS input up, like, all the time, but I'm just so used to using a keyboard that I just like using the keyboard more than TAS input, like, a lot. Because it's like if I, I mean, I could do that, but it just takes a while for me to just move the mouse and everything with that. Alright, so 21. 19. Jump. And now this guy is attacking me. He turned around to attack me. What the heck? Hello, Torrent 7K. Welcome to the stream. If you haven't been here before. If you have been, welcome back. I'm just moving my monitors. If you're welcome back. If not, welcome, I guess. Yeah, this works. Whatever. I am just doing, like, a fair bit of window management because, I'm only doing this on, like, one monitor. So, hold on, that's 26, which means 23, and then I wave dash on 24, because the dumb thing about Project M, or Brawl more like, is that, oh my gosh, look at how close I am to not getting hit. That's, what are these hitboxes? Well, no, it's not the fact that TASers use multiple monitors, it's, the fact that live streamers usually use multiple monitors. And I'm not. So it's like, ouch. Look at how close those hitboxes are to touching me. Like, I actually can't believe how close that is. I am just going to see, okay, well, no, that was stupid of me. Alright, I'm just gonna go back to F5. Is that the... Did I use the wrong... No, wait, no, this is the wrong one. Okay, there we go. Okay, here I am. I'm just gonna try again and see, yeah, no, that is actually so stupid. How, some of their attacks cause that crazy shieldy eye, but... One, two, three. Some of them do, but some of them don't. It's odd, yeah. And there it is. You missed, buddy. Alright, I'm just gonna see... Oh! Alright, so from this point on, or going down the staircase anyway, I'm gonna not do the whole wave dash thing because, it's on a slope and, it's just not good to try wave dashing on a downward slope. 11, 12? 11 and then down. Okay. So I land on 40, which means 30, no, 37, not 38. Okay, perfect wave dash, yay. This guy actually hits me, that's so stupid. I seriously doubt that this guy has the yeah, no, he doesn't. And yet I can dodge it by doing a jump squat. This game is ridiculous. So the interesting case about this is that, if I try just jumping normally instead of dashing, I retain a speed of about 1.5. But if I try running for 1 frame... Well, no, hold on. At 54, it's... Oh, 1 point... Okay, I am getting 3 different values on these things, which is to say that one of them, or 2 of these things probably, are not the real value. .52 is like 0.4. Okay, but regardless, running or trying to run for 1 frame and then jumping in this case, my speed drops to negative 1.38, but just jumping, it's at 1.40, which means it's slightly better. Oh, wait, I got the stabby stab attack again. Yay! And this was by complete accident. Yeah! 73, 4. Okay, so it's something like 5. Woo! Alright. Our count is at like 2 for the crazy shield DI shenanigans. Alright. One, two, three. Alright, now the interesting thing is that I'm on a downward slope, so obviously a 90 angle. I'm calling it a 90 angle even though it's obviously not a 90-degree angle. I'm calling it a 90 angle because it's at a horizontal position of either 0 or 255, but a vertical position of 90, which is the highest point that the game considers to be a different angle than purely horizontal. Because if I try something like 91, then he just air dodges completely horizontal, but despite the fact that this is obviously not horizontal at all. So 85. Let's try 85. Now at this point it's a guess and check because every floor angle is different. And basically I'm just trying to find the analog position where I can get the most horizontal component, I guess, while only being in the air for a single frame. And it looks as if it is 70, so let's just try 71 and see what happens. It's not going to make much of a difference. Yeah, there you go. So 70, I was right. Ugh. Okay, so now we run. I realized that I had my computer audio on the entire time. Sorry if there might have been an echo, maybe. That was my fault, so, oh, wait a minute. Let's try 28. Because we're going back onto flat ground, the 90 wave dash is okay, that's fine. I'm not gonna try to find the most specific frame. 4, 5. Okay. Oh, darn it, I hate these guys. Okay, but basically now we're gonna fall back to the ground. Hopefully do a perfect wave dash. I mean, that's a pretty slanted area, so 3... Good. Best part is we basically avoided the gust bellows. That's a Smash 4 term. What's the name of this guy? The Borborus, I guess. We avoided the wind of this guy, so... if I just run. Because if I try jumping, it's not good. So, yeah. No, I'm just fooling around. So, I mean, I guess I just go up here because, that lower area contains a fair bit of enemies that do not give you any sort of good knockback. And then I guess I just go and run all the way to the end of the level. Okay. That is actually a very good point, Gabe Myers. I'm pretty sure that's what they were actually going for with the name. Nice catch. Hold on a minute, I remember seeing something. So if I try falling like this at 5, I have a horizontal speed of like 0.8, and I fall at like 84. But if I try crouching at 80, it's still that. 9. Okay, now it's completely different. Never mind. 3. Alright. So now we're going to fast fall. Horizontal wave dash. That briefly gives me a speed of like about 2.6. Which is a fair bit higher than Marth's running speed of 1.8, which is why continuously wave dashing on the ground is often faster for some characters than their dash, because you momentarily get that speed that's actually a lot higher than their normal speed. And it's actually funny. Squirtle, his turnaround animation is known as the shell shift, actually, and I only recently found this like yesterday. For one single frame, he gets a speed of like 6, while his normal running speed is like 1.5 or something, so it's literally like 4 times the speed of his dash for one single frame, and then it drops to 3 immediately after. And then it drops to like 2 a couple of frames after that. So it's like, that's why shell shifting is like the most commonly used like Squirtle tech in Project M. And it's probably used in Brawl too. But yeah, all of this stuff I've been finding out like yesterday, because I only recently found the address for horizontal and vertical speed. This wave dash is probably not going to work. I was right. Well, no, like the whole, I thought that shell shifting was a Brawl tech alongside a Project M tech, but I'm not entirely sure. Wait a minute, I think. Let's try 58. Okay. So yeah, I mean, when running, Marth has a speed of like 1.44, but when he's not, when he runs for a single frame, the frame before he jumps, he has a speed of like 1.44, but when he doesn't, if he just continues into a wave dash, his speed is like 1.3 something, I think. So yeah, running for like one frame is better than just continuously wave dashing. But that's only for Marth. It probably is actually the case for some other characters too, but his airspeed is not nearly as good though. It's like actually pretty bad. And now basically I'm just trying to find the earliest frame where Marth can get like on top of the staircase without running into the wall of the staircase itself. Because if he does that, then obviously he could do it a bit less, I guess. He could do it a bit earlier. I actually did that perfectly. That's cool. Now, oh, darn it. That's better. Okay, but it's like, now the thing is, with the horizontal wave dash, or like a wave dash that has no vertical component, like, it's the absolute fastest that you can wave dash. Now, it's the easiest to do on upward slanted slopes like this, but some characters like Squirtle can consistently do horizontal wave dashes if they do certain attacks. Because, like, how you can wave dash is based off of, like, how low your character model is in the ground, I guess. But in this case, he has a speed of like 1.47 versus 1.44, so in this particular case, perfect wave dashes constantly are the better option. And now we are back to the normal thing, I guess. I just realized I can do this. That was wrong. That's okay. Never mind. Marth dies in Infinity Wars. Oops. Okay, so I fall off on like 53 if I try running. Two. Yeah, and the thing is, it's easier for some characters to do like a horizontal wave dash than other characters. Like Squirtle, Marth, Captain Falcon, Fox, for all of their own separate reasons, they can do like perfect wave dashes very easily. Characters like Pit can't do them. Like, Pit is frustrating to even wave dash with, much less perfect wave dash with. Yeah, Ganondorf is ludicrously easy. Too bad he's so slow that he never gets used. In, this, anyway. Correction, though, he's absolutely the best in boss battles, though. Ganondorf, you are not completely useless. I, retract my statement. So it is 74. Come on, attack me. That's not the right attack. Trying to RNG manipulate. Oh my gosh, I actually got it by pure luck. This is so stupid. Oh my gosh, I did that by absolute accident. Or just complete random chance. And here we are. I got the crazy DI shenanigans for the third time in a row. Oh my gosh, I hate this game. Oh no. So just as a frame of reference, I basically leave the ledge on like 4, 2, 4, 5, 6. I saved the state right there, so we have no worry about losing it. So if we go back to like right here, where we barely dodged that thing, I just noticed he does that spearhead attack right after he does that normal swipe. I hate this game. I love this game, but I hate this game. Okay. So I'm just gonna go and just run normally. That's 474. This is 457. So despite the fact that I wasted a very large amount of time, like just getting that stupid RNG to work, it saves, like, I don't know, 18 frames, I want to say. Like, it's so stupid. You should not be able to do that, and yet you can. It's absolutely ridiculous. Okay, saving a save state right here so I can actually see what's going on. He was actually going to do, 64 is broken first, I believe. And I believe he's doing a collaboration with Mayo, I believe. Not the Mayo that does Mario Odyssey memes, he's the one with like 2 Ys, I believe. He's the guy who made the, what if Captain Falcon had the knee in Smash 64, where he didn't have the knee attack. So yeah, he learned assembly just to make mods for Smash 64. It's actually ridiculous how much work you have to do just to mod Smash 64. Okay, that's actually interesting. Let's try waiting for 1 frame and then running. Nothing. Let's try 82. Oh my gosh. 980. I'm trying to do like... let's try 981. Oh my gosh, that is not working for me. That's okay. Oh, whoops. I did that so incorrectly, but that's okay. I can go back to here, and then I can... Did not mean to do that. There, you got a brief glimpse at, like, my naming scheme for, Oh, I dash danced. That's what I did. Okay. With that in mind... Let's try 1, 2, and then back. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Got it! But it's probably like the same, so, You know, I'm actually gonna go and, never mind. I really don't think continuous wave dashes would actually work, but, let's see if I can do this without actually wasting any time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nope, he just does that whole spear attack thing, so that doesn't work. We know that this is possible, but it probably constitutes doing like 1 or 2 wave dashes. Or no, like 1 or 2 dash dances, I should say. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, no, wait. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Never mind. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2. That was like 4 wave dashes in a row. Why didn't you... I will figure this out. Maybe I have to dash back? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I got it! And I'm actually at the point where, I actually don't get hit by the attack at all, so I actually have to do some, extra care to, actually get hit. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's try 10. 10 is way too much. 20. I'm trying to find the latest frame that I can hold left and down while running and still get like so I can still perfect shield it. Now hold on. Something like, well, no, now I have to find when I get hit by the attack. 32 then, so I can shield on 30. So 25 works. Apparently I can do it on out of a full run too, which means I should actually attempt to wave dash, because that's a tiny bit faster. This might not be the most optimal. Okay, I'm actually gonna go back to where I started. There we go. Let's try 4. Okay, so he still attacks at 402, so we're good. One. Let's hope I can perfect shield at 30 after this. 2. No. So I simply run after this. And I can still perfect shield, which is fine. So now we get that sweet SDI. Perfect. I actually don't know when I don't even know if I'm making a Pro minus Subspace TAS. I mean, it doesn't have Project M's debug mode, which automatically makes it worse. But could do it for fun, I guess. So I fall off on like 255, which is basically identical to here. And it makes sense because the oh wait, I'm going the wrong direction. That's Now the thing is, Project M Subspace Emissary Sonic only would basically be debug mode % if I didn't care for entertainment. Because the thing is, with Sonic, you don't need to worry about whether wave dashing or running is faster. You don't need to worry about damage boosts or anything when your top speed is literally 4 in comparison to Marth's 1.8, Squirtle's like 1.5 when running. It's like Sonic's speed is so overwhelming in comparison to the rest of the cast that you don't need to worry about anything else. You just have to run. And that's not entertaining, which is why I'm not doing Sonic % in this mode, or in this version. Ganon %, and that's a different story. And so basically we are on to the, we're basically done with the first room of the level. But, yeah. There's 2 more sword primates. Too bad they're falling so slowly they can't even attack me and allow me to just teleport right to the door, because the whole shield DI thing is literally like you're literally teleporting. Of course he actually has the nerve to attack me. And something tells me that I won't be able to avoid this, but I'm so close to the door, I'm pretty sure, yep, I can just, yeah, oh no. 15. Let me... Two. Okay, so, aha! I can enter the door. I was just barely able to enter the door, despite the fact that he tried hitting me. That's great. Nothing can stop me. Alright, so, going back, let's see what we've accomplished in, apparently I've been live for an hour and 28 minutes. Sorry for the rather bad frame rate. Nothing I can really do about that. So, we have teleport number 1. I'm on YouTube because streaming on Twitch would require viewers on my YouTube channel to have to click another extra link, and I'm assuming that's too much for them, so I just live stream directly on YouTube. It's for viewer convenience, because most of my viewer base is on YouTube already. So yeah, we did the wave dashes up the staircase. We did the RNG manip for the 3rd teleport. And we just wave dashed to the end, but not before damage boosting our way to victory. Ow. So I spawn on 50, which means 47, I believe. That is not the right one. That's okay, I'll just... So it is 8:30. Or probably like 8:47, so that's 7, and then I jump, and then 1, 2, 3. Wave dash. There are several ways for you to, I mean, I guess this was, like, generally the fastest way to... What, can you not shield? I was gonna say, like, all of these are good suggestions. I can run a gun on, like, 890, so... set that as, like, a benchmark, I guess. Like, the problem is that the aerial attacks often don't have enough reach. I mean, even if I try doing neutral air, it probably wouldn't work. It just doesn't reach. Which means if I go back... yeah, 63. Hold on one second. Did I leave my phone? Yep. Alright, now the thing is, like, I'm really not sure what I actually did the last time, so I'm actually gonna find my older video and, look at my last progress, I guess. PM. Now, the funny thing is, if you try searching PM Subspace Emissary, apparently one of my videos is, like, the first result, which is cool, I guess. If you could SDI while you're actually hitting something, that would be cool, but I don't think you can do that. If I can just find my spot where I was at. Alright, there it is. I'm close enough. Okay. Now, it's funny, in the old TAS, I believe I only got, like, one single... yeah, I only got one of the, shield SDI things. Yep, and in the older one, all I did was just do a, down tilt. Oh, whoops, I did not mean to do that. I have a free cam on, so... apparently just pressing shield and down just does that. 6. No. Well, hold on. You can run again on 90, which means, I think... yeah. Let's try 87. I mean, obviously 87 works, so... that is the wrong direction. Okay, now we are dealing with very uneven terrain. Which is to say running is the best option. I was just barely able to, wave dash. And since we're going downhill, at this point running is the best option. is what I would say. But now we actually have the chance to do more damage boosts. Let's try. Now the thing, this I actually found this trick at like the tail end of the last fully published TAS, and it like has to do with these things. Now the thing is, their attacks are pretty strong. They also hit at a horizontal angle. That was just bad DI. But the thing is, you're almost always at like the side where they hit you in the opposite direction where you want to go. The thing that I found is that if you do a dodge roll, I'm being redundant here, you can basically get hit by their their opposite side and actually go where you want to go. Let's try 71. No. Right? Yeah, no. Let's try 75. No. It has to be pretty tight. 79. Come on. No. 82. I am begging you. Alright. That isn't it? I swear. If this trick doesn't actually work, I'm gonna be mad. See, but now he hit me like with the weak hit because he's turning around. This literally hasn't happened before. Probably because he's only just starting. Let's try 85. No. 8. 84. Man, these things are smart. 888? These things just don't want me to, They don't want me to damage boost. You know, honestly, it's been like an hour and 40 minutes. I think I'm gonna stop tasking for today. I think I can get this done better, by myself. So, unfortunately, I don't think short hopping in it will do anything because I'm still on the side where I don't want to go. So, yeah, I don't know when I'll stream next, but, I guess I will eventually. So thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good evening, or day, or have a good time wherever you're at.